Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Rob Barrington here, and don't adjust your screens. I'm 3 boards deep in the weekend game at this point, and I want to take you through what I did on the first 3 boards. They one reasonable result, which is this first board, board one, we're looking at, and two. Honestly, I thought I was headed for a top on board two, and I think I gave myself a 0 in the play. And board three, I just was just really dumb. So it's one reasonable board and 2 bad ones. But this is the first board I played. And I glitched out on the audio on the first recording, so I'm very happy I noticed it before board four. But here are the first 3 boards. This one diamond by partner in the north chair. As the south player, I'm always thinking game with this hand, so I'm game forcing right away with my 12-point hand, but with my nice 5-card club suit. Even though I know partner rates to have 12 or 11 points, I'm just going to kind of bid this normally like I would at the table. The other choice could just be a quick jump to 3-no trump, which I don't rule out. And in fact, I think some pros will just do that here. Just because it clouds the issue. Maybe you buy a reasonable lead. I just kind of chose to go the normal route and bid 2 clubs. And here, I think the north player should just be bidding 2 hearts, right? You want to clip off your 4-card heart suit because, hey, my hand might have 4 hearts or 4 spades, or both in certain situations, I suppose. Not very likely, but definitely I could have 4 hearts. So we want to get this on the table, which is an odd choice by the robot not to bid this, and that presented a weird opportunity. So I discussed as I was recording this that I wanted to just bid 3-no right away, so now I just chose to do that. And my comments here are based on my experience with the robot. They will very frequently, if given the opportunity, bypass no trump even when they have a stopper and a clear unbid suit that partner is expressing an issue in. So rather than cause an issue where we're playing like 4 clubs or 4 diamonds, I really just wanted to get us to no trump, and I was hoping it was going to be okay. The robots could have done much, much better defensively on this hand. They actually just let a club against me. And here's where I won the queen of clubs, and you could decide to go nuts on this hand and try for all the tricks. And by doing that, you would just be going back to your ace king of clubs and hoping they're breaking 3-3, and then take a diamond finesse and hoping you're getting a reasonable break there. As it turns out, for my purposes, I chose to just play a low diamond at trick 2. I bought a really nice lead, and my thought process was here. If I'm losing a diamond finesse, anyway, I mean, I get to give up this trick now. In worst case, they could lead a spade through my position and I might lose 2 spades, but I'm not. Now I'm taking 10 tricks guaranteed. If I transport back to my hand, or if I played a low club, right? If I duck the club and win in my hand to take a diamond finesse, I've now just jammed up the club suit, right? So here, the only thing I'm worried about when I lead a low diamond is king small onside. Luckily, they had king third onside. So even if we took a finesse, we don't have the entries back to our hand to take a finesse again, which is what we need to do to take advantage of this position. So once the diamonds break no worse than 3-1, I know I have 5 diamond tricks. The worst thing they could do is take a spade now because they're leading from the left. And now, folks, if the clubs are breaking, great. If not, we'll maybe create a trick elsewhere. So when they lead a spade back, you do not take a finesse. You don't have to. You only have 1 potential loser left. Now you run your diamonds, right? You run your diamonds from start to finish because you're just taking your winners and watching what they throw away. And hopefully you see something like this. Here it didn't matter. We can see the clubs were 3-3 all along. But as it turns out, this is just a huge amount of tricks because of everything that's going right for you. And then this one, 460, I think is the best score you can get. Now here's where I went a little off the rail. I mean, I didn't go off the rail. I decided to do something I don't normally do in this tournament. I opened a no trump with an off shape hand. And then when my partner transferred, I loved it. I super accepted. Because I don't usually you need to have, when you've opened a normal balanced one no trump, you need to have 17 and a good 4-card suit, or sorry, 4-card support. Not necessarily a good 4-card support, but 4-card support, 9-card fit, full 17. I don't have that high card point rise, but my singleton heart's amazing with my 9-card spade fit. So I chose to super accept. That got partner to bid 4 spades, and I'm ecstatic when dummy hits, except I need to make it, right? You cannot go down when you've had this kind of odd auction. Partner table's the best heart suit of all time, right? They have ace fourth, so we get to win our ace. Now we have no heart losers. This hand was all about one thing, making sure we could set up some diamonds to avoid a potential club finesse and also to avoid getting tapped out in this heart suit. And watch what happens. I take a spade finesse, and this is fine, folks. When you lose a singleton king, you're supposed to do this once in a while. This is the mathematically correct play. Don't kick yourself if you, oh, I should have dropped the king. No, you did fine, right? You just got unlucky. So when this happens, I'm still home free, right? This is a beautiful spot. They lead a heart. I'm forced to rough in my hand, but now comes the time where it's time to play diamonds. And I'm sitting here talking on the screen, on mute, obviously, but I'm sitting there talking on the screen and talking through this, and there's my diamond play. Now they lead a heart, and I rough it. And this is the danger zone, folks. The danger zone is playing another spade at this point, right? And it's a danger zone because once we play a spade, that heart over there is stranded and a loser, and we still have to lose a diamond. But inexplicably, instead of playing the queen of diamonds, I click on the ace of spades, and it's all systems down at this point. And let me show you why. Once this ace of spades is played, I have no entry over to the dummy without kind of giving up a trick, so I have to give up a diamond. And now they just lead a heart, and that gets roughed by the 10 of spades over there. So a brutal assault on our game here. And really all I have to do is back up a trick, and watch this, folks. If I just lead a diamond, it goes queen of diamonds, king on my left, right? So it's going to go, let me use this, queen of diamonds, king, low, low. Now what happens when they lead a heart? It goes 9, and what does this player do? Well, they either let us win that, or they have to rough, and we over rough with the ace, and now we can rough high, or we can rough a diamond and dummy low, run trumps, cash trumps, and then lead a club to our ace without having a finesse, and pitch clubs on diamonds. But when you're me, you, instead of playing the queen of diamonds correctly, you click on the ace of spades and you go down one. So devastating, by the way, because I bid it so bizarrely. The auction gives me a really good chance of getting an excellent score, but the play is not up to the bidding on this one, unfortunately. And this last one here, this was just a 3 heart contract. I chose to go super low on this one. 1 heart, partner raised to 2. I bid 2 spades, which for the robot, this is not a natural game try. For the robot, they agree that this 2 spade bid is a balanced, or sorry, not a balanced, is a unspecified shortness in their hand. So it just says, hey partner, I have a hand that wants to invite, and I have shortness. They bid 2 no trump, which asks what the shortness is, and 3 clubs says it's in clubs. And I think our partner correctly says, okay, well, that's like more than 50% of my points, so I'm going to just play 3 hearts. And I chose to just go low on this one, and then I played it 1 trick under perfection. Once they lead a heart, which is awesome, and once they hop up with the ace of spades, we should actually take 11 tricks on this end. And the way we do that, folks, is we eventually are going to draw 1 more round of trump and notice they're breaking evenly, and we can pitch a diamond on the king of spades and get a couple roughs in that hand, and we'll try to maybe play a club, and maybe they'll get a little funky and play the ace of clubs and give us another trick. But here, you should take 11. I just had another issue on this hand that I don't even want to look at. So I'm 3 boards in. Those are my first 3 scores. Let's see what more damage I can do to the game and my own fragile ego as we go forward. All right. 1 club pass to us. Ooh, look at this. I like it. We're going to start very slowly here. Okay. What's 2 no for partner? Nope. Okay. I love to play a certain thing here with all my partners, and it's an asking bid. It's called a spiral raise, if you've heard of it. Whenever it goes 1 banana, 1 major, 2 major, 2 no trump in this situation will ask partner kind of what they think about their raise. And their answers will be, I have a 3-card raise in a bad hand, a 3-card raise in a good hand, a 4-card raise in a bad hand, a 4-card raise in a good hand. So if we played that sort of agreement, I would have a nice stepping stone to kind of stay low and gauge partner's raise. On this hand, it's hard to think of too much partner has that they didn't want to bid 3 spades with that we're going to make a slam with. I think 3 no is not unreasonable just to give partner a chance to pass. Ooh, this says 5 minus hearts. Okay, yeah, this is fine. What's 4 diamonds? Ooh, they want to make what did we show here? All right, we didn't show much more than what we have. 4 diamonds, ace of diamonds. Okay, interesting. Now I'm intrigued. Okay. 12 to 15. And they have control in diamonds. Huh. Well, I'm going to bid 4 spades now, I think. And if partner's willing to make a control bid now, if they do have the ace of hearts, they'll probably bid again. So I think maybe I've expressed my hand enough for them. Guess we'll find out. Oh, they had a 3-card raise. Partner, I gave you a chance to play 3-0. What are we doing? Oh, robot. Why do I bid 3-0? I don't know. Maybe I should. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I bid 3-0 in this hand if partner can't pass that for me with only 3 spades. Did I guarantee 5 spades? 4 to 5. 4 to 5, robot. My goodness. Gosh, I'm just going to feel bad. All right, so we're going to try to get some roughs in that hand over there real fast, folks. I probably should have hopped ace of hearts there, but whatever. I'm going to play a diamond to the ace. I'm going to play club to the ace. I'm going to play king of diamonds, cashing my trick. And now I'm going to play a diamond and rough it. Okay, good start. 5. 6 is the ace of hearts. 7 is the ace of spades. I need 3 more tricks. If a club survives, I need 2 more. Maybe we rough a heart now. Let's try this. All I'm trying to do is make a 4-spade contract that my partner has saddled me with. Yuck. Spade coming. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, we'll take that. Now we just exit a club. Ooh, is that happening? Nice. Now we need... Okay, folks. We need the right player to win this next one. Because we might have a little end play action here. Especially if they don't lead a trump. All right, let's see what they do. There's a spade. Where's the king of spades is the question. Do we get any tips on this one? Let's see. So notice we have a choice here. We can, I guess we don't really have a choice. How many spades are gone? We started with 7. 1, 2. If the king of spades is to our right, we have to play the queen, and there's 10 tricks. If it's to our left, we're probably not making this thing. All right, we have to play 1. This is our only chance, and we're losing. Maybe not though. I don't know. No, we're losing for sure. Unless we have the 13th spade, which we don't, and it doesn't look like we had any choices. I hate this hand, folks. I don't know what you guys did on this. Is it better or is it worse? I don't know how to get out of this. Unless, I guess we just have to bid 3-0 trump at the first bid and never bid spades. Like, I'm not sure how I'm not sure what this agreement should be for the robots, but 3-0 seemed like a pretty good exit point for us, and they chose to just continue to the 4. I mean, maybe I don't know, folks. Here's the thing. When you're sitting north and you only had 3 spades to begin with, your raise is fine, right? That's fine. If you're going to raise here, I think it's perfectly normal to bid 2 spades. But when partner gives you a chance to play 3-0 trump, you take it, right? You take it. Partner says they have a balanced hand, and they're not guaranteeing more than 4 spades. I mean, just sit tight. Trust your partner. All right, back to the drawing board. All right, so just so far, yeah, 3-0, making 5. A good game, down 1 in the play. A hand that we could be in game in that we didn't make enough tricks in, and then a ridiculous Moisian fit at the 4 level for down 1. Great. Okay. Perfectly normal 1 heart overcall here. Ooh, partner Q bids. Well, we're bound to make the wrong choice here, so let's just bid 4 hearts. We're to the point of just resigning ourselves to having made bad decisions, except for now. We're amazing right now. Watch this. This is such a good contract. They ducked the heart for some reason, or diamond. Their partner was pretty clearly going to be roughing that. All right, there it goes. We have no issues on this hand. We don't even need to pitch a club, folks. It's amazing because dummy only has a stiff club. Oh, crap. We might. No, we're okay. We're okay. We want to pitch a club in dummy, actually. We're not going to. Yeah, there it is. We didn't necessarily have enough entries to do like the magical, like set up spades and do all that, but we're going to claim this. The Diamond Zoo was a huge asset, and they missed an opportunity to get a little rough-a-doodle in that spot there. They should hold this to 4. All right, let's take a look. The diamond lead should go diamond to the ace. Although, I guess I guess we're just guessing diamonds from that point, I suppose. I don't know. I think it's a trade-off, I suppose, because now it goes ace of diamonds, diamond ruff, and now club. No, that's the same. Okay. We will take that. 11 tricks, 650. It's got to be average, just above average. Here's a hand, 14. I mean, part of me wants to open this in no trump, and because I think boards 2 and 3 and 4 are just absolutely disgustingly bad, I'm going to open a no trump. 3 hearts, 2 spades. Wow, we have an amazing hand for partner over here. We will bid 4 hearts. Ooh, wait, minimum with support. How do I show a maximum with support? Great support. That's 4 or 5. We don't have great support. All right, it looks like we have to just bid 4 hearts. Because notice, I want to bid 3 spades and show great support, but I only have 3 card support. I do have the 8. I mean, my hand is amazing for what partner's likely to have. Partner, I just don't have 4 hearts. Whatever. I'm going to bid 4 hearts. I'm doubting we're missing the slam. Okay, good. Very nice. We bought well. We're going to maybe lose a diamond, maybe a club as well, but we're going to get to the business of taking care of some of that right now. Sorry, what was that last trick? I didn't see the king, did I? We'll hope they didn't have 6 spades. All I'm trying to do, folks, is get rid of a club loser. And then I'm going to draw around a trump and see what happens. And here's the problem, right? They can tap through, but hopefully that person's roughing with a 3-card holding. We might be in just a little bit of trouble here. Whoa, they did not have that over there. Terrible. I tapped myself out, and although I think we were probably down if we tried to do anything else, because lefty just had ace queen 5 of hearts and a diamond. Nice hand. All right, so minus 150. Let's see. So did we have a shot at this? They lead a spade, I suppose so, right? Ducking the spade was the problem. We needed to play ace of spades and a club, I guess. Right? If we hop ace of spades and then play a club to the ace and ruff a club, everything's just really bad for us on this one. The heart being offside is terrible. And then this is just all she wrote here. We're down 1 at this point, and then as soon as we get to this position, we're going down even more. So at this point, the best way to be successful was to draw trump by cashing the ace of diamonds. So odd bid by me, but if I bid it normally, if I open a diamond, it's going to go a spade for sure to my left. There's no way to show 2 suits with spades unless I open the heart. So here, if it goes a diamond, they're going to bid a spade. I think partner will just bid 2 hearts, and we'll just bid 4 hearts anyway. Right? We're going to bid a game opposite this hand if partner bids 2 hearts. If the robot chooses to double, though, if it goes 1 diamond, 1 spade, double, now maybe we miss a heart fit and play diamonds or let them play spades. I don't know. I think we're going to have some company on this. For 4 hearts down, maybe we go down less. And that's the match points is amazing, because if we're all in 4 hearts, even if we had a different auction, but we get the similar sorts of defense, the goal is going to be to go down the least, right? Or if you make it, even better, right? So here, oh my goodness, a 16 count. Another hand with a singleton that I want to open a no trump, but I'm going to go the other way with it now. And then I'm going to bid 1 spade. Partner has 2 diamonds here. I'm going to fake a diamond stopper because I have 4 to the 9 and bid 2 no. And now we're going to play 3 no. All right, good. We bought a pretty reasonable lead here. The 10 of clubs, that's going to be 10-9. Maybe it's an interior sequence like ace 10-9. We have a few issues on this hand as far as entries and the suits we want to play. I would love to play hearts more than once toward that king-queen, but I'm only going to have 1 shot at that. Let's see. The diamond is going to be a source of tricks and maybe an entry to one or both sides, especially the south side could have an entry here at some point. All right, let's play. I'm going to cover this with the jack, and yeah, nice. That looks like it's ace 10 9 to our left. We'll keep that in the bank. Now is the question, what the heck do we do? Well, I'm going to cash the ace of diamonds first. This is just to get a look and see if we're getting a little singleton honor shebang there. We're not. Now we're going to play ace of spades, and now I'm going to play low, and here's our finesse. Okay. And now I'm going to keep an entry in dummy with that jack of diamonds for the moment, I think, because I'm going to come back to my hand and win a club and fire a heart towards that side. See if we can create a trick or two here. All right, ace of hearts was wrong for us. Now we have a spade. And here's where it's going to get fun. I'm going to play a diamond to the jack now. I'm going to cash the queen of hearts, pitch a club. Right, that's the least likely to be a trick. Now I'm going to play another diamond and just force them to make a decision. The robots aren't going to get these wrong, but human beings frequently will. And what we're trying for them to get wrong is for them to pitch a spade that's going to set up a trick for us. They did not do that. They're going to win a spade with something over here. Yeah, the 3. They like to be cute like that. But here, plus 660 seems like it's pretty reasonable. And notice on this hand, the trick in most no-trump contracts is just to start with how many winners you're looking at and then look for other ways to develop tricks. Well, the first opportunity to develop a trick on this one, and sorry, I didn't mean ace 10 9, queen 10 9. We had ace king fourth. And I'm realizing I said that as we're watching this. Here, we're just hoping we're scoring a trick here. So queen 10 9 is a reasonable choice. If it's not queen 10 9, we're covering with the jack. The queen is going to hit on our right, and now that 8 is developable, if that's a word. We can lead low towards the 8 of clubs next and actually develop a third club trick. So it's an interesting spot here where we're kind of not losing no matter what's happening. So there was one. Number 2 was cashing that ace of diamonds first to see if we're getting maybe a singleton queen drop. In that case, we're still likely to have a diamond loser out there, but we're not losing to a singleton queen. We can afford to do this because we still have that finesse set up for the next time. So when it doesn't drop, we transport back to our nice ace of spades and we take our diamond finesse now. If they played low, we would have played the jack and crossed our fingers, but here the queen just appeared. Now the question became, okay, we know we're going to have those diamonds. What do we do next? Well, it's always helpful to just count your winners from this point. We have 4 in the bank. We're going to take 2 diamonds for 6, 2 clubs for 8, 2 spades for 10. Is there a chance to take extra tricks? And where is that chance? Well, it's in hearts, folks. It's in hearts because we can develop one trick there, right? So we'll do that. And at that moment, when we come over to our hand, we're going to lead towards the king. We want to see them hop ace. They didn't do that. And then we will just take that extra trick afterwards. And at the very end, if they pitch a spade, we'll take another one. But if they don't, we'll just take the 11 tricks we were destined to. All right, folks, let's see the last chance to excel. And I'm going to need it. I'm in trouble. I'm going to overcall 1 spade, folks. Not just ignore everything I'm doing. All right, so partner made a mixed raise, which is nice. I know I have an 8-card spade fit now. It's interesting. They apparently have some length in clubs, so partner's likely to be short. I'm going to pass because I want to show a very minimum hand, and I think 3 spades will show more. Yes, okay, good. I'm going to pass. Partner's going to be 3 spades, and now we're going to play 3 spades doubled. Yes, we are. Oh, man, partner has 2 clubs? No. Okay, we're in trouble. We might be down 1, though. Down 1 might not be the worst. But if the queen of spades is offside, we're down a lot. Oh, also if the hearts, I might get a heart ruff here. I think we might have the worst score ever to post, because watch this. They can, if they have the queen of spades to our left. Ooh, thank you. We don't want this happening. We're gonna try to bail for his low. Yes, winner, chicken dinner. Let's do this. Okay, now what do I need to do? I'm going to play... We can ruff a club now. How do we get back to our hand? So I'm going to take a moment to think about this. This is an important one because we're getting crushed in the score. But we have a little opportunity here, I think. So I'm drawing trump. And sorry, I paused this just for a moment to kind of get the lay of the land. And here, I'm not worried about the club necessarily because it's going to have to come from right-hand opponent, I think. And if hearts don't break evenly, I can transport back to my hand with a heart ruff. I could take a diamond finesse now, I suppose. What happens there? If I take a diamond finesse, play the queen of diamonds, and it goes low, low king, let's say, which is likely to do. What can they do? If they play a club, I can win it, or maybe lefty has an honor over that. Actually, you can cover the jack with. And then I ruff, and now I have to transport to my queen of diamonds, but they have a club trick to take at that point, I think. So here I'm going to play heart. And I'm going to play the 8 of hearts. Oh, okay, ace hearts is on my left. I like that. Now we have 2 heart tricks sitting over there. Queen of hearts, boom, boom. Yeah, this is the problem here. Although I think the king of diamonds is offside, so I think we're not too bad here. If I play the jack of hearts, I could pitch a diamond, though. Let's take a look. If I play the jack of hearts now and I pitch a club, folks, I'm just destined to go down, right? Because I have to play a diamond now. If I have to play a diamond, either ace of diamonds or low, and they're going to win a diamond for down 1. If I pitch the jack of diamonds, let's say, and then I play ace of diamonds, ruff a diamond, I'm in the same position probably, and maybe something magical happens here. I suppose if I'm down 1 either way, I might as well try to take an unorthodox route and maybe develop a trick. 10 of diamonds to my left? No. Okay. I think I'm positive that 8 of diamonds is not good. But the jack of clubs wasn't either. So down 1 for minus 100? I don't know. I don't know what that's going to be for us. Let's find out. It's a weird 1 spade overcall. I'm sure this auction wasn't repeated at any table. But let's see what they hook us up with as far as the score here. The provisional result. Wow, I'm surprised it was that high, folks, to be honest. I had that 3-board stretch on 2, 3, and 4 that I knew was just terrible. And then you all saw the disaster on board 6 for 4 hearts down 3. Pretty brutal. I think the last board was kind of a bonus because of the oddity of the 1 spade overcall and the fact that we were only down 1. Right? We actually hold it to minus 100. And if the robots are kind of playing it their way, they had a reasonable chance at a diamond fit. The king of diamonds is clear. Once the ace king of hearts and the queen of spades are to my left, by the way, we know the diamond finesse is losing, so we weren't really killing ourselves there. Was there a way we could have made it, though, I wonder? That would have been a massive score. Yeah, not really. Even dropping the spade queen, we weren't really having any chance. Look at the heart lead, though. So that was going to just, and that's the robot tried to get it done, right? We're supposed to just be destroyed here, right? This was the moment I'm just dreading my life is this moment, right? When they return a heart correctly and their partner just said, yeah, I just want to get it for 1 trick or 2. So at this moment, they just give up the opportunity to just get this ridiculous cross ruff going on. And now I think righty was spite returning a spade here, right? The robot got mad at other robot, I think. So in this spot, they're like, what the heck, partner? You're not giving me my heart ruff? Well, there goes your club ruff. Let me draw that trump on you. This is classic robot on robot crime. But we're the beneficiaries of that. And that honestly, that's the reason that score is so good. Now, I'll tell you, this particular board, this last board, this is not something I would ever consider if I were having a normal day at the bridge table. Unfortunately, for me, I'm familiar with how terrible these 3 scores are. I know how bad I was on those 3 boards. So at this point, it's recovery time. And then that is another punch in the gut right there. That's just I think not the worst contract, and let's remind you of that. That's 4 hearts down 3. I just think if I play this in less of a panicked, rushed way, in this case, we can do a little bit better. But, we live and we learn. We'll take that score, and honestly, I'm very happy to have scraped close to 50. If they get me for 3 tricks on the last one, I might be sub 40%, to be honest. I was in zero town there if they defend correctly. So, I think the one thing with the robots, I don't recommend messing with them and giving yourself a chance at terrible results. But when you do these sorts of things, and what I'm talking about, the oddity of making a four card overcall, it frequently they give you 100% credibility for the call you've made, which can lead them to make decisions that might seem stupid, but really are based on their judgment on the fact that you're telling the truth. And that's an unfortunate leak in the robots, which, I mean, I love the fact that you can have a bridge partner that plays this well is amazing. So when I hate on the robots, it's out of love. They play very well most of the time. But in situations like this where you're kind of shading the truth a little bit, they'll give you credibility for a 5-card spade suit, which might mean, well, they can't have this as a result, or partner's not roughing it because this player should have this, right? So you can see how that might confuse them and cause them to misdefend in certain spots. So I'm so happy to see so many of you playing. I'm playing this kind of like Saturday mid-morning, so I think this means I need another cup of coffee before I continue my day. But we already have 195 people playing board one, so I think we're having over a couple hundred a week. So thank you all for playing. I hope you're enjoying the analysis and watching me just kind of boot boards left and right. And I'm very happy you missed boards 2 and 3. Those were my worst moments, really. And then board 4, what did we do on board 4? Sorry, I'm just like rambling here, but 1 club, 1 spade, 2 spade. Yeah, I forgot about this one. I mean, I don't take credit for this one, people. I want to play. How did you guys get to play 3-0? What did you do? Did you just bid 3-0 over 1 club? I guess that's what we had to do on this one. I did my best to not play spades. And partner said, no. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. And don't forget, tons of amazing stuff going on at bridgelesson.com. Not just here on YouTube. We have the weekly challenge. We have the Friday duplicate game, 3:30 p.m. You can play in that every week with analysis also. Obviously, this event and tons of other stuff. I had a bunch of defense and declared decisions courses post. Lots of great bridge quizzes, including this last of the month. We had a full game quiz. Tons of problems, tons of actual questions on every part of the game, bidding, play, and defense, and an extra 15 minutes of class time, 105-minute course. Enjoy it and get those reps in. And I'll see you either back here or at the tables or classes at bridgelesson.com, folks. Thanks so much.